Evolving Skies 1 year later. What are the prices looking like on the TCG Player website? We're going to be taking a look at sealed and singles, and we're going to dive in and see how much they've gained in percentage and how well they're selling currently at the moment. Let's discuss it in today's video.
But I can assure you, it certainly wasn't cheap.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is VMAX. If you do enjoy my content, please consider subscribing and joining all the fun we have here. Today's going to be fun if you've held a lot of Evolving Sky singles or sealed product, because news out here is that they're doing very well on TCG Player. In fact, we have some data we're going to go over today with you guys. And first, we're going to be taking a look at some Elite Trainer boxes here. Now, as you can see, unopened, $202.10, and it's went up by 45.67% over the last 3 months. But we're going to be taking a look at the year chart here, and as you can see, it's more than doubled its value. It's currently sitting at $202.42, meaning it's went up by 134.66% in price. Now, this is the Glaceon, Vaporeon, Sylveon, Espeon version of the ETB. Let's take a look at the other one here, and that would be the Jolteon, Umbreon, Leafeon, and Flareon. And this one has actually went up by 48.91% in the last 3 months, and is sitting at $208.09. If we look at the 1 year chart, you can find that's went up by 141.23%. That is a massive increase in over 1 year, almost tripling its price. Now, the Pokémon Center Elite Trainer box, the one with Jolteon, Flareon, Umbreon, and Leafeon, is currently sitting at $248.47. It's went up by 6.32% over the last 3 months, but if you look at the 1 year chart, it's went up by 28.31%. Interesting. It's getting pretty close to the price of just the regular ETB, which I kind of find fascinating. I guess these are harder to get. People are kind of looking for the cheaper option, but that cheaper option now is getting pretty close to the more expensive Pokemon Center ETB. And now here's the other one with Glaceon, Vaporeon, Sylveon, and Espeon. This one is currently sitting at $245.09. For its market prices, went up by 15.90% over the last 3 months. If you look at the 1 year chart, you can see it's went up by 67.26%. So this one's had better gains than its other version and its other counterpart from the Pokemon Center website. Next up, we have the booster box. The I guess it's like the most solid thing you can buy if you wanted to keep sealed for Pokemon. It's definitely booster boxes. Now, as you can see, it's just under $1,000 right now, $936.63. For its market prices, went up by 37.28% over the last 3 months. If you look at the 1 year chart, you can see it's went up by 125.32%. Wow, that is crazy. So it's doubled its price, more than doubled its price. Started the year at $416. But as you can see, sales are very strong. 2 of them sold from the 29th to 5th. If you go the day before that, you can see that 13 of them sold, 28, 17, 13, 6. So it goes down a little bit, but you can see there's still a lot of demand here. And this is just one platform. Obviously, people are buying things locally. They're buying things on eBay as well. So crazy. Now let's take a look at the singles. We're going to take a look at the top 10 singles from Evolving Skies, starting off with Sylveon V, the full art, the alternate full art. Let's take a look at the condition near mint. We don't want to see lightly played. Yes, the near mint copy, as you can see right here, is sitting at $85.28. It's went up by 11.97% over the last 3 months. If you look at the 1 year chart, you can see it's went up by 55.74%, but it's not at its all-time high. Crazy. Its all-time high was about June 11th to June 17th at $94.56. Next up is Espeon V alternate full art, currently sitting at $110.92. It's went up by 27.45% over the last 3 months, and I think that artwork-wise, I like this one a little bit better. If you look at the 1 year chart, again, you can see similar pop and drop right there. It's actually went up by 63.16% over the last year, but highest price point might have been around $114.65 from May 14th to May 20th. Next up, Rayquaza V alternate full art. Beautiful card here. Near mint price of $105. It's actually lost 5.51% over the last 3 months. If you look at the 1 year chart, though, you can see that it's gained a whopping 71.67% over the last year. And its highest price point was, again, at some point in May. It was actually May 7th to May 13th at $149.13. Next up here, we have Dragonite V alternate art. I'm actually surprised the Rayquaza one's not worth more, but I do have to say the artwork on this is pretty awesome, and it's pretty iconic, to be honest. I like that you're even seeing the Fearos in the background as well. This one is sitting at $158.29. It's went up by 16.11% over the last 3 months. And if you look at the last year chart, you could see that, again, it's had that weird pop and drop that a lot of Evolving Skies singles had, which is very interesting. A lot of, maybe it was manipulation going on there, and then some people just kind of panicked and dumped all of their singles. But as you can see, it's went up by 68.68% over the last year, and its highest price point was actually May 28th to June 3rd at $193.48. Next up, we have Umbreon V alternate full art, beautiful card here. It's actually went up by 12.50% over the last 3 months, sitting at $167.60. If you look at the 1 year chart, you can see it's up by 80.96%. And again, its highest price point was actually May. April 30th to May 6th to be precise, and it was sitting at $193.83. It'll probably get back up there, I imagine, in the next 3 to 4 months, because right now Pokemon is in a bull market and people are chasing, especially EV cards. Next up is an EV card. It's Sylveon VMAX, the first VMAX on today's list. It is up by 14.49% over the last 3 months, sitting at $215.15 for its market price. If you look at the 1 year chart, you can see that's up by 58.07%. And again, similar price movement here. Really crazy. From June 4th to June 10th, $269.88 was its highest price point. Next up is the Glaceon alternate full art, the VMAX here. It is sitting at $249.38. It's actually only up by 3.36% over the last 3 months. But if you look at the 1 year chart, you can see similar pop and drop. Highest price point was actually $317.12 from July 9th to July 15th. But still, it's up by 71.10%. Crazy gains on this card. Now, the only VMAX alternate art that I've pulled in the set was the Leafeon VMAX, and I'm happy to say that it's actually sitting at $276.63, but it's actually down 1.48% over the last 3 months. But if you look at the 1 year chart, you can see similar pop and drop. Its highest price point was right around June 4th to June 10th at $356.94. But it's actually been on the rise over the last few months. It's actually up by 59.61% over the last year. Next up is Rayquaza VMAX alternate art secret rare. Is up by 18.48% over the last 3 months, sitting at $465.75. If you look at the 1 year chart, you can see that it's up by 75.86%. And again, similar price movement here with the pop and drop. Its highest price point was actually $542.77 from May 28th to June 3rd. Now you guessed it, most expensive card in the set. Everyone knew it was coming. Umbreon VMAX alternate art, Moonbreon I should probably call it. It's actually sitting at $1,377.74. It's up by 59.03% over the last 3 months. If you look at the 1 year chart, you can see, holy crap, this card just keeps going up and up and up. It's up by 159.45% over the last year with massive sales volume here, as you can see. 2, 8, 11, 15 of them sold, 18 of them sold. So a lot of those, those buy signals are triggering the market to go up higher and higher. Crazy to see here. Let me know your thoughts about Evolving Skies down below in the comment section. And what are some singles or sealed product you own? Let me know down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.